So, what about long-term stress? Before I begin, just a little recap on short-term stress. It's a very subconscious state of mind that generates a rush of adrenaline. Our body responds by moving into fight flight, into a survival mode. And this is what happens when we allow ourselves to react to traffic jams, running out of time, a rude coworker, or an annoying mother in law. It's crazy, it's all nonsense. But what about if we have stress in our life that's ongoing? So let's say a situation where your mind and body refuses point blank to accept the situation as it is. You're continuously and subconsciously choosing to fight, to push, to shove, to force, to get yourself away from whatever is happening in the here and now. And no matter how hard you try, the hole gets deeper and you lose yourself. You lose yourself in this isolated world of pressure and anxiety. Now, long term stress, guys, is strongly linked to chronic disease, including serious digestive problems, irritable bowel syndrome, headaches, migraines that can be excruciating and last for days, back pain, and a weakened immune system, which takes us down on all fronts. Unfortunately, most people, rather than finding the skills and techniques to eliminate the stress, they tend to turn to chemical abuse, painkillers, antacid tablets, alcohol, overeating, huge doses of caffeine, overspending. Look, we've all done it. We've all done it. So basically, we look for external things in attempt to just relieve ourselves just for a short amount of time of the constant discomfort we're experiencing inside of ourselves. Now, as you know, the short-term stress hormone is adrenaline. Now, in long-term stress, there's another hormone, and that's called cortisol. And essentially, cortisol is the anti-inflammation. It's the anti-pain chemical that's released into your blood. So let's say you've broken your leg, but someone happens to be chasing you with a very sharp object. Cortisol is an incredible hormone that gives you a high state of attention, reduces the inflammation, and provides that pain relief so you can keep on running. However, on a regular basis, this is the hormone that also lowers your immune system. It reduces that beautiful feel-good hormone or neurotransmitter called serotonin and massively increases blood pressure. This is pretty dangerous. And it's also worth knowing that long-term cortisol starts to destroy a part of your brain called the hippocampus. Now, scientists have discovered that when the hippocampus is compromised in some way, we lose our ability to try something new, to be creative. We lose that completely when we're highly stressed. Now, this is really scary because if you're in the throes of long-term stress, there's no way when you're in this state of mind you can see any way out of this. And sorry, but there's more. I have to add that when you're high on cortisol, you are at your most selfish. Your world becomes all about you, and you. And when you're not giving, it's only a matter of time, guys, before you stop receiving as well. I've been there. If your present lifestyle is one of long-term stress, number one, know that it's a choice. You know, that thing called taking full responsibility. Number two, know that you are damaging your physiology, your state of being, and even worse, you could be doing a lot of damage to your beautiful relationships in your life and your life itself. Number three, in this state, you'll never create. You're in a bubble of self-abuse where the walls of your own prison slowly closes in around you. So, guys, love yourself enough to change. Become conscious of your own state. And in the middle of every single day, close your eyes. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your heartbeat. Discipline yourself enough to do this every single day, making it more and more frequent until you start becoming calmer and more peaceful from the inside out.